Hello friends, welcome to Uniquely Vintage You. My name is Michelle and my sister Cheryl and I, we welcome you back to our channel. I'm so glad that you're here. Are you guys as ready for fall as I am? I have got my flannel on, I've got my AC cranked way down because it is over 100 degrees here in Oklahoma. So if you're like me, you're ready for this hot stuff to go away and the cool, beautiful fall weather to appear. So I thought it would be fun to share with you guys how I did a tablescape using a fall theme. But before I get started, I just want to let you guys know that this is a collab that I'm doing with some amazing, wonderful YouTube friends. So I hope you will go check them out, and I hope that you'll tell them that Michelle and Cheryl sent you. But we will have a playlist linked in our description, and we will also have that playlist pinned in our comments. So you'll be able to just go over, click the pin, and that will tell you or show you all the videos, and you can just watch one right after another. And I hope you'll go watch my friends and enjoy their content as much as I know that I will. But today it's going to be a collab with Emily with Gridiron and Grace. The next is going to be Tammy with Loving My Home with Tammy. There is Margo with Margo. Margo's channel is Margo's Life Now. There is Rachel with A Life More Abundant. And then there is Sandy with Cottage on Show. Beautiful, wonderful channels filled with so much beautiful decor. There's also thrifting and shopping and decorating, of course, also cleaning, motivation, cooking. It's all wrapped in one. So I think you will really enjoy these sweet, sweet ladies that are joining me today. But today is a collab decorating our dining room table, and it is a $20 challenge. So we have $20 to spend on our decor for our table, with the exception of using 1 to 5 things that we already have on hand. So I had so much fun putting this together, and I can't wait to share with you what I'm doing and what my friends are doing as well. But I hope that you will come along and join and enjoy this video as much as I had putting it together. So you guys, go grab your flannels and let's get started. I hope you guys will check out Emily with Gridiron and Grace. She has such a beautiful channel. She shares so much inspiration, cleaning, shopping, decorating, all the wonderful things. Next, it's Rachel with A Life More Abundant. Rachel does a lot of shopping, seasonal decor, she cooks, she does so many wonderful things. I know you will love her. Margo does a lot of shopping videos, home style tours, just beautiful, beautiful channel filled with beautiful things. Tammy does gardening, seasonal decor, but go check out Tammy with Loving My Home with Tammy. And last but not least, it's Sandy with the Cottage on Show. Her channel is filled with so many beautiful thrifted treasures. I know you will love her as much as I do. Okay, to get started, I'm just going to take a piece of burlap that I cut, and I made my square about 33 inches by 33 inches. I cut it, and then I went ahead and took some of the edges off to make a little fringe, so it all kind of looked like it blended together. But this cost me, I'm guessing, about $2. Now the next thing I have, this is going to be one of my freebie items. This is a sign that I started to make and never finished, and so I'm just going to use it as a tray. So I'm going to put that down. Now I've got this brown vase that was thrifted, and this was $3.89, and I got it half price at the half price thrift store, so it was $1.94. Guys, I hope that this video will show you just how much you can get on a budget. This really pretty soup tureen was only 99 cents, and I found this at the Salvation Army. I thought it was so pretty. It's an older piece, and it's stamped made in Japan, and I thought that was just too sweet to pass up. So this is a brown plate that I've had for a little bit, but this cost me $1.49 at the thrift store. I think I got this last year, but I love pulling this out during fall. I wish I had a whole collection. They are so stunning. So on top of that, I am going to add these other, now I wanted to use something different, but it didn't allow in my budget, so I've switched over to these plates. These plates were 10 cents a piece, and I have 5, so that's 50 cents that I'm going to be using right here. I love all the staining and the crazing. And to this, I'm gonna add these little bowls, and I'm gonna say these were $1. I bought 5 things at the Goodwill bins. This was one of the 5, so I'm gonna say this is $1 since I spent $5. So I'm gonna add those to the top. And the next thing I'm gonna add is this beautiful piece of ironstone. This was at the half price thrift store as well. It was marked 99 cents, and so I got it for 50 cents. Isn't that beautiful? I'm just so excited to get to finally use it in my decor. Okay, to soften this look up just a little bit, I have these really sweet little napkins. These were 10 cents at the Salvation Army that I picked up when I went to Stillwater. And I thought these were just so pretty, so I want to use these in my display as well. Okay, I think these flowers were the most expensive thing that I purchased, and I purchased these from Hobby Lobby, and they are marked $9.99, and I did get them for 40% off, so they were about $5.98 for the bunch. So moving over to this little ironstone dish, I'm going to use these same little weeds that I found growing alongside the road in my display too. I used these in my sister's home last week, and so this time I thought I would use them in mine. I just think they're so pretty. It just goes to show you that some of the most beautiful decor is free, and this was one of my free items. So this was, I believe, my second free item that I've used. So I'm just taking away the brown base so you can really see how beautiful that these little dried pods are. They look like something you would actually find in the dried section at Hobby Lobby. Okay, now let's add in some of this really pretty silverware that I have, and I paid about $1 for this whole bunch, and I just really wanted to use this. I thought it just kind of brought my look more together and made it look more collective, so I really love adding these silver pieces whenever I get the chance. Okay, now this is my third free item that I'm going to use, and it is just a flameless flickering candle. I needed something, I thought, to kind of bring this area together, so I'm going to place this right here. And on top of that, I'm going to place this beautiful cloche that I thrifted a while back, and I paid $3.89 for this. But it looks so pretty in this display. Okay, since I had some money left over, I found these really pretty chargers, and these only cost me $1 for both of them, so that was a great buy. And like I said, this is why I love to thrift, because you can always find really amazing things at great prices. I mean, not always, because so many times the thrift store has things so marked up, but find smaller stores other than Goodwill that you could possibly shop that you can get a good deal. A lot of thrift stores have half price days, and those are my absolute favorite. But as you can see, I'm adding these 2 plates. Now I'm counting this as another free item because I don't have any idea what I paid for them. These I found at the thrift store as well. They were 50 cents each. So I'm just gonna place that on top of my rose point plates, and I think that look is really pretty. So getting a little creative, when I made the fringe on my burlap little table piece, all of this fringe stuff came off, and so I really wanted to add some texture, and I thought, okay, what can I use? I can't spend money. I've used all my free things, so what am I gonna do? So I grabbed this and I'm gonna place it inside, and I think it just adds some texture. So I'm counting this as part of my burlap, so that was just a fun little thing to add, and I think it really adds a little bit of character to this side. So the very last thing that I'm gonna do is just add leaves. I love bringing that outside in. I think that is one of my most favorite tips. So if I can leave you with anything, is when you're decorating, if you can bring elements from outside in, I think it just elevates your decor. Or at least I think so. I just want to share with you this gorgeous leaf that I found outside. It's absolutely stunning. I think the back is prettier than the front, so I'm just going to flip it over. I also found a few leaves that are turning, or maybe it's because they're dying because it is so hot here in Oklahoma. But I'm just going to add these little leaves that look like they're turning, just sprinkled around my little tablescape. And I think it completely transforms this look. So you guys will have to tell me what you think. But do you like using elements from outside inside? If you do, let me know. So the very last thing I'm going to do is I just took one of those little fringe pieces again, and I just made a bow and tied it on top of this leaf. I've made one for both plates, and I'm going to set that on to the side. But you guys will have to tell me what you think of this tablescape. I am so in love with it. This has been so much fun to put together, and I am just loving this look. And it has me so excited for fall and all of those rich, beautiful colors. I just can't wait to get everything started. So I hope you guys will be sure to follow me. If you're new and you're coming over from my other friends' channels, I hope you'll consider subscribing. If you have enjoyed any of this content, we would love to have you, and we're fixing to kick off our fall decorating in the very next video. And I want to apologize. I know I had a schedule where I was posting on time, but I hope you guys will be sure to hit the bell notification so it will let you know every time I post, because right now my life is pretty crazy and I'm not sure when those videos will post. But I just appreciate you guys being here so very much. And again, this was so much fun to do. I want to say a big thank you to Emily, Margo, Tammy, Rachel, and of course Sandy. I love you guys. Thank you for doing this with me. It was so much fun. And guys, please go check out their channels. I know you will love them as much as I do. So my grand total is $19.99. Plus I used all 5 of my 5 free things. But it just goes to show you that you can really put something together and it doesn't have to cost a lot of money. Thank you again so much for being here and watching this video. It means so much to my sister and I. But before I go, I just want to leave you with this beautiful Bible verse. To him who is able to do far more abundantly beyond all that we ask or think, according to the power that works within us, to him be the glory. This is one of my most favorite verses. God is so good, and I don't care What amazing, wonderful things that you can imagine. God can do so much more. And that is so encouraging to me. God loves us so much, and I pray if you don't know Him that you'll come to know Him today. Friends, thank you so much for being here. We appreciate each and every one of you, and we look forward to seeing the next one. Bye, friends.